Because
Wait.
you know
Do it
what?
now.
I'm inclined to just go for it. Just to absolutely send us McYeetus into oblivion. Because, I mean, I've said it in the title of the stream, right? It's F1 pain. We've been going so well in F2 for a few seasons now that eventually we would have to come crashing down and it was going to hurt inside.
Yes, but thankfully we were able to give our predicted outcome for F1 to be at the bottom.
Yes, 10.
So
Not last, but pretty close to it.
Yeah. But basically, our if we get low, we won't get fired for it because of it. Oh well, you expected that.
Exactly. Speaking of expecting things, I would like us to. Here's an idea. So we just did the first race. Lewis Hamilton came 11th, which I think was a spirited performance. Just outside the points, but hit the contract bonus. Romain Grosjean was 14th. There were a lot of crashes. How's it going, Bold? Bold to Rob, even. So, you know, we are in for a rough first year, but no one really has a successful first year in Formula One. I listened to a whole podcast the other day dedicated to when BAR came into Formula One for the first time in '99. And they were like, they were sponsored by British American Tobacco, so they were called British American Racing. They made bold claims about how they were going to do well. Some of their claims were exaggerated. They built the whole team around a Formula One world champion. Is this starting to sound familiar? Because that's kind of what we've done when we've come to Formula One. However, here's the thing with BAR. In 1999, they barely finished any races and got no points in their first season. However, would you like to know what that BAR team is today?
I'm assuming it's either a British or an American racing team now.
They went through some changes, some structural changes, but they're still based in the same factory, and some of the personnel are still there to this day, and they're still in Formula One. They're this little team that's had some success known as Mercedes.
Fuck off.
Yep.
Pull the other one. I don't believe that for a second.
No, I'm not joking. So BAR in 99 joined the sport. They got Honda engines in 2000. Then 2001 they got their first podium. 2002 wasn't a good year. 2003 they got Jenson Button on and they had some good seasons. 2004 they were the second fastest car. They dipped in 05. Got their first. They became Honda in 2006 and they got their first win with Jenson Button. In 07 and 08, they were really bad. Honda pulled out of Formula 1 at the end of 08. The team was bought by Ross Brawn in 2009. Jenson Button won the Drivers' World Championship and they won the Constructors' World Championship. Mercedes bought them at the end of 2010 and the rest is history. You can trace Mercedes back to BAR in 1999, which actually was...
Okay, so it's only because Mercedes bought BAR.
But, so some of their key personnel...
I thought you meant that they evolved into Mercedes.
Well,
and I was thinking,
they have
hang on a
over
minute.
time. They have over time because Andrew Chauvelin, who's like their chief trackside official, he's quite high ranking within Mercedes. He was like one of the grunts of BAR.
Basically, the German car company has found out what's happened to nearly every invader to the British Isles is that they become acclimated into Britain.
Basically, I'm trying to look at this positively and say, look, let's give it 11 years. Well, technically, Mercedes didn't start succeeding until 2014. Let's give it 15 years and hundreds and millions of pounds, and we'll get somewhere. That's the plan. That's the plan.
All right, so which of these Formula One teams do you reckon will buy out and then...
Well, no, because we've already got Lewis Hamilton. We just need someone else, and we need a bit more money as well. We'll get there.
To be fair on Grosjean, though, he's not a terrible driver. He's a decent driver. It's just
He's not quite Lewis Hamilton.
To be fair, the only real rival to Hamilton right now is Verstappen.
Is Max Verstappen.
And he's in old Red Bull.
He is in a Red Bull. I would have loved to have got Charlie Boy Leclerc. We left it a bit late on his contract negotiation. I respect that.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, mail. Anyway, that was story time. We're now going to go to the mail, which is Grosjean's no longer listening to offers. Leclerc, something about a pole position. Big Willie Buxton wants an interview. Lewis Hamilton was given a penalty for causing a collision.
I do not remember this.
I don't, but Lewis is a top driver, so whatever. Pit crew. Charlie Boy Leclerc.
Oh yeah,
wins.
I forgot we don't have Bob anymore.
No, Bob. Bob sadly passed away. I robbed him and then shot him. Did I just admit that?
Yes, you did.
Did I admit it in the interview, or was the interview over?
I think the interview was over,
Excellent.
but you were kind of still in like earshot.
Well, listen, any publicity is good publicity. Right, car. So, we're kind of working on all of Lewis Hamilton's parts because Lewis Hamilton. Now, I think we need to be bold. We've currently got a lot of money. And I think we need to upgrade our factory. This is big dick bold play, right? It will get us a level 3 factory, which in turn will give us more part staff. So it will give us more staff to work on improvements and reliability.
Okay.
Now, granted, it will take 44 weeks to complete.
That'll be entire season, right?
That will pretty much take us up until the start of the next
Next
season. Yes.
Okay.
But it's a lot of money. It's, and to be fair,
We can afford it.
We can afford it. We know this year's going to suck a bit, right? I think this is take some pain for some long-term benefit.
Yeah. Because might be worth, as I said earlier, just making our estimates as low as possible, just so we can, accumulate stuff.
Plus, if we kind of really want that theme park, and we need a level 4 factory to get to the theme park. Like, that's the goal of all this anyway, so we need to do this upgrade eventually. We might as well do it while we've got the cash. Right, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page. Anyway.
Do it now!
Done!
Do it!
Committed. You can see what happens when the money man's not here. I go and spend all of it.
Yes, because we're, you've heard of retail therapy.
Oh, I love retail
therapy. This is it.
I love, big believer in retail therapy. Right. In the words of the great Overlord Palpatine, do it. I agree, Sir Rob. It has been done. Anyway, to add to
I do that so often.
Oh, it's so good. To add to the insanity as well of this potential stream. Looks like it's going to rain in Dubai on race day. Oh, here we go. What is this? Right, okay. So, Stein, short horse? He's a cycling champion. Right. 44 lap race. Lap record is 2 minutes 7. That's long.
Yeah.
It's going to rain. Hamilton
40%
says
chance.
we suck.
Acceleration sucks, he says.
I'm extremely concerned about the status of the team finances. Shut up. It's fine. Lisa, you've only just got here. I've been doing this for a hot minute.
Don't worry about it, Lisa, because Bob would have a backup funding for us in case push comes to shove. This is all for the good of the team.
All part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Trust me.
Because we're following late Bob's plan.
Exactly. Late Bob, look, like we took
He
this
loved
team...
it when we spent money.
Exactly. We have taken this team from Formula 3 to Formula 1. Now, granted, we've kind of always had a world champion or an ex-Formula 1 world champion as part of our team. I dread the day that comes along where that isn't going to be a thing. But right now, it's going great.
Yeah.
Right, Dubai, 44 lap race. If we get 11th or above, we're actually going to be making money. We're going to be in the green if we get 11th or above.
Pretty much.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. There we go. Whack them on. Part fittings. Yep. Our Lord Lewis Hamilton currently has the best parts on his motor because Lewis Hamilton. Right. Vorvorts. Now, we don't know. The only thing we don't know is how many races we're going to be doing per stream. Like in F3 and F2, we used to do 2 races per stream. But now races tend to be longer, like more laps. And the quali sessions take longer because it's elimination style. I think the practice sessions are 25 minutes as well, which I think matches F2. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, if it does rain during the race, we can do our usual shenanigans.
We can do the shenanigans, yes. Big fan. You don't appear to be...
Oh no, we did this last time.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah, just keep going, I'll be fine.
Just do it. Hashtag just do it. Do we have Dubai Track A? We've got Dubai Track C and Track B. Let's load the Track B setup. That doesn't look. That don't look. Let's bring that to there. Let's see what Lewis says. Right, I want to get some quali knowledge first. Then change the setup. Roman Grosjean. Let's give Grosjean a bit more downforce. Let's give him a bit more top speed. Let's crank that to about there. Let's go for the old tyre choice. Let's go for the softy boys. How are you today anyway, Sir Rob? Select drivers. I have selected my drivers. They're there. See? Yeah, we're going to take practice. See? Boom. It's a weird bug. It's a very weird bug. Right. Go, Lewis! Go, Roman! I've asked Sir Rob how he is today. I've noticed something. Mike, how the hell are you?
Oh, I wondered when you'd ask.
Well, to be fair, since Monday, we've only maybe interacted for about 3 minutes, which was Wednesday, at a very inopportune moment.
Yeah, when you're absconding. Yeah, I'm well.
Good. You had, well, you were at the zoo.
I was at the zoo.
How was the zoo?
Cousin. Yeah, zoo was good. Saw my cousin.
At the zoo? Did you go to the zoo to see your cousin, or did you meet your cousin then go to the zoo?
She came to see me because I was at the exhibit, remember?
But of course, yes. I forgot you got that acting gig at the zoo.
Yes, well.
Yes, quite, yes.
Well,
is that Charlie Boy Leclerc?
I mean, fuck's sake, look at me. I played Richard III, damn it.
You're one of the lovely little, sideshow attractions.
I played Richard III. That's a quote from something.
I don't
Can you
know
remember
what it is.
the quote is? Can you remember where it's from?
No, I played Richard III.
I'll tell you who said it. Alan Rickman.
Oh no, Rickman.
Don't say Harry Potter because it wasn't Harry Potter.
No, I know it's not Harry Potter.
Imagine if Snape said, "I played Richard III."
I've just remembered this is the track with the slingshot.
Oh right, yeah.
I don't know. What's that? It's not like
It's sci-fi.
Oh, is it Red Dwarf?
No.
Oh, I don't know then.
It was Galaxy Quest.
God, it's been like 18,000 years since I've laid any eyes on Galaxy Quest.
Yeah. That was a good movie. Strange, but good.
I mean, I can appreciate Strange.
Mhm.
You haven't watched the actual racing for years, but you love Motorsport Manager? Oh, so Bob, 2021 has been a sensational year for the old Formula One. Like, an actual competitive championship battle between two different teams. It's brought in a lot of eyes. Like, I think Mike is, certainly not the biggest F1 fan, but he's been trying to follow along to the best of his ability.
Yeah. I feel like I should be saying something else there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was actually qualifying, like Friday qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix. About an
was
hour
it?
or so ago. Yeah, well, it's the second time they're doing the sprint. So they're doing the sprint race again this weekend. So that means qualifying happens on the. Well, no. So the way that it works when they're doing the sprint is they do qualifying on the Friday. The qualifying sets the grid for the sprint. Then they have the sprint on a Saturday, which sets the grid for Sunday's race.
Okay.
I know, confusing, I understand. But it's Monza, it's the Temple of Speed. And I appreciate Monza and the Temple of Speed. We're going to have to bring these guys in. Oh, no, wait, no, they'll be coming in any minute now anyway, because... Also, I feel like when it says...
It drives like a bucket of shit. You can't say that. It's a Ferrari.
It's a shitbox. I rewatched that film, like, recently again. I absolutely love Rush. Rush is a sensational movie.
I remember when it first came out, you kept quoting Sex, Breakfast of Champions.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You always did this while maintaining eye contact with us at lunchtime.
Oh, yes! There are some phenomenal
It was
quotes
very
out of that movie.
uncomfortable.
That's what I do. That's what I do. How's it going, Brody?
Hey-o.
I mean, and even then, that was like back in the I'm trying to remember in the college days, was I a big breakfast person? I went through a short period, I can't remember when, where I didn't eat a lot of breakfast.
I can't remember what you did meal-wise, because I don't really...
I remember in
they
college.
had like pasta pots.
Yeah,
didn't
them
they?
I was just about to say about those
They were
pasta
nice.
pots. They were sensational.
Made with real pasta. And not the instant stuff you found in the Pinny-Majig. Oh, I remember having like firecracker chicken ones.
Oh, dude, yeah. I make my own chicken pasta these days. I did it actually for... Oh, wow, Hamilton hates the setup. I actually did my own kind of like pasta thing today. So I had like the traditional spiral pasta that you would get out of those pasta pots. And I had those with some garlic peri-peri chicken. And I had a tomato and... Or like smoked tomato and pepperoni sauce on it.
Very nice.
Oh, it was... It was something, let me tell you. It was a little something, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
That's fair, Sir Rob. Oh yeah, the bowling was something. Bottas bowling. His Skittles were sensational. Okay, Grosjean enjoys the setup, but the downforce he's not the biggest fan of. So let's maybe take some of that off.
He's finding it to be excellent though.
A wee smidgen right there. I think let's try that. Let's finish up getting that quali knowledge. Let's speed this up, just because they're working on the old motor skis. Come on. Come on. Come on! Come on, team! Let's get the... Yeah, there we go. Get Lewis back out. Get this level 3 knowledge. And then it's 44 laps for the race. We need to see the length of ton tyres, because we don't actually now have... Because when we had Hamilton and Button... Both drivers had really good smoothness, which meant they didn't really burn their tyres too much. Hamilton's smoothness is very high, but Grosjean's is very low. So Grosjean, I think we're naturally going to have to pit him more. So we're really going to need to have a look at the distance in terms of like the tyres and how we can run these strategies depending on like how long they're going to last for each driver, you know. It's going to require a bit of work.
Don't tell me about.
Handling feels much better. Good. Okay, box, box. Box, box. Bring them both in. And then we'll go for some race nullage. Box, 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 box. Box, box. Box, box. Box, box. Box, box. Okay, okay. Hamilton enjoying this setup a hell of a lot more. Still needs a little bit more of downforce. Just give him like a bit more there, like a smidgen. And let's bring this back in line. That there, race trim, nice long. Okay, so the race is 44 laps. The hard tyre will do the whole race. I think I'm more inclined to do like medium and soft, because that will easily get us like the whole race. So let's send him out on some medium tyres. Where's our friend Roman? Oh, see, Roman loving the setup. Absolutely loving life to his heart's content, because his hands, in this universe, Roman's hands are actually fine. Is that dark? Is that a bit dark? Seems he didn't have his horrible crash in Bahrain. All right. Well, we're going to be running to the end of the session on the medium tyre. Hopefully, get some level 3 knowledge. Although saying that, we did have to do about 14 minutes on the soft to get our knowledge. So I don't know if we're going to get it. Let's just bump things up a little bit here. Increase a bit of speed. The Ferraris are looking fast.
Well, they are Ferraris.
Yeah, but for the last couple of years in actual F1, Ferraris ain't been all that.
No.
I mean, this year they're looking better. But last year they were bad. They were very bad.
They were a shitbox.
They certainly were. They were actual trucks. I'm not getting very excited based upon our practice pace. Our practice pace is
Needs work.
concerning. I mean, Grosjean sets a personal best and goes 21st. I'll take that at least. He's not last. That honour belongs to Chadwick and Gasly in the Arrows. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen like Arrows in Formula 1. Sometimes I go back and watch old races and I get reminded of old teams. Like Arrows were a thing. There was Prost Grand Prix.
One old team I recall was Force India.
Yep, Force India still running in this day and age as Aston Martin.
Ah.
So I can give you a bit of history about Aston Martin as well. So they started life as the Jordan team back in 1991. Their original car looked very, very nice. The Jordan team are known for a couple of things. They gave this young upstart rookie, went on, you know, he did all right like in his heyday, this young rookie, 30 years ago, actually. Went by the name of Michael something. Anyway, they gave him his shot in Formula 1. Only for one race. But Jordan then suffered for a couple years. They then won their first race in 98 with former Formula 1 world champion Damon Hill. They then survived and did okay up until like 99 is when they had their best season. They nearly won the championship. Dropped off in the early 2000s. Then they became Spiker, I think. I think they became Spiker in 2007. Midland in 2008. And then they became Force India in 2009. Force India ran on a very tight budget for a long period till 2018, where essentially they went into administration. Sergio Perez helped bail them out, who was one of the drivers at the time. And then they became Racing Point, and then from 2020 to 2021, they became Aston Martin. The big head cheese of Aston Martin being one Lawrence Stroll, father of Lance. So Lance is kind of employed for life, basically.
Okay.
I know me some Formula One. Like,
I'm assuming this Michael something was Schumacher.
it was, yes, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the 1991 Belgian Grand Prix. He qualified it 7th, having never really driven laps of Spa before. Sadly burnt his clutch out on the first lap and retired. But then he went to Benetton for the rest of the year, won his first race in 92, won his first 2 championships, 94 and 95, then went to Ferrari, and then from 2000 to 2004, dominated the sport. I mean, 2003 was quite a close championship between him and Kimi Räikkönen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Formula One, you know, I got some knowledge up in my noodle.
I remember you saying something about Force India getting bailed up by Leclerc. Was it
Not Leclerc, sorry, Sergio Perez.
Perez? Sorry. Was that the case where he kind of like bailed them out and then like a year later they fired him?
Yes.
Or that was
Yep.
him.
Exactly that. Because Vettel,
Wait, thanks for saving us. You're fired.
yeah, Vettel got signed by the team to race for them in Aston Martin, and then it was like, well, where's Perez going to go? Because we knew Lawrence Stroll was the big boss. So it's like, well, Vettel's coming in. He's not going to get rid of Stroll. So then Perez drove out of his skin at the end of last year. He got second in the Turkish Grand Prix. He won the Sakir Grand Prix. So Red Bull snapped him up. Bullied people on track would also describe him as well. Oh, yeah, no, Schumacher, like, I respected Schumacher's ability. I think, like, he was definitely the best of his generation. But he was a bit of a, you know, there's definitely some bits where his abilities were very much questionable.
He was
He bent the rules. Yeah, he bent the rules. Like, 94 Adelaide, he crashed into Damon Hill. His 96 Spain win, I think, still goes down as one of the best drives in Formula 1 history. But then you got some of the stuff that he did, like the 2006 Monaco Grand Prix, and it's just like, why? You're Michael Schumacher, you know? You don't need to be doing that sort of thing. More of a day. Yeah, a lot of people were. A lot of people were back then. I only really got into F1 in 2000. I've obviously gone back and watched it a fair bit. Damon was very good. Obviously, Damon had the mantle of, you know, being Williams' #1 after the horrific death of Ayrton Senna. Right, yeah, let's go. We're going to take qualifying. Right, Roman. Get the hell out of my garage.
Get the
Luis.
fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, you bozos! Don't make me come down there.
Pull down in front of the
Also-
Ferrari. That's nice. Ah,
Oh.
there goes Ferrari.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, the Ferraris are the Ferraris. Speaking of Damon Hill, his 94 Suzuka drive is fantastic. His 97 Hungaroring performance was absolutely heroic. I mean, the tyres gave him a huge advantage. Yeah, do you know? Yeah, exactly. I was literally just talking about it as you typed that 97 Hungaroring, but the Bridgestone tyres had such an advantage that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But at least it gave Jordan their first win. I mean, Ralph was faster, but, you know, team orders stay in position. He just completely then cracked in 99, though. Right, anyway, let's go! Come on, Hamilton. Show your worth. Pass Grosjean. Okay, Grosjean, yep, you're definitely showing your speed there, friend. Meow. Did Hamilton just go faster than Leclerc in the first sector?
I do believe you might have.
What?
He's gone faster than Verstappen as well. No, that's a lie. Sorry.
Well, he's gone faster than
I
Nick
looked at the wrong
Cassidy.
but Leclerc's gone faster
Leclerc,
than second.
Sainz. I mean, Sainz has got Leclerc's gone faster in the second sector.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So what about the final sector? How much are we going to drop in the final sector potentially? Carlos Sainz is now the fastest car in the second sector. Okay, we're 7/10 off Charlie Boy Leclerc. Grosjean is 4 seconds. Oh no!
Well, down he goes.
To be fair, Roman's form is down at 2.5. Hamilton's is up at 9.
Well, they better get his form back in gear, or else.
Oh, Roman!
You better hope he can get out there for another lap quickly, because
Oh, I don't think they will. This lap is so long, I legitimately don't think they will. Max Verstappen now goes fastest by 5 thousandths of a second.
makes sense.
Hey, Nick de Vries went slower. Nick de Vries is 7.6 seconds off the pace. Can we try go? I don't think we've got enough time.
I would definitely try and get Grosjean out again.
Let's just use the same set of tyres. Let's try and use another set with Grosjean. You remember to give him the F1 car and not Fred Flintstone's car. No, you see, Grosjean actually was going out to test our return to F2 car. Because that's how bad Grosjean's driving the F2 car.
'Cause that's what it's going to be.
In the great words of Fernando, GP2 engine. GP2.
Good lord.
Hamilton is 4th.
That's decent.
Hamilton is 4th. What is life right now? I don't think they're going to get round.
No. Do you want to speed it up?
I could. Actually,
Or are
Lewis
you
might.
Are you morbidly curious at this point?
I'm morbidly curious. I think Lewis might get round. I don't think Roman will. I know
I
he
don't
might.
know.
It's 25 seconds. He might get round. Okay, Lewis has made it. And Roman has made it. Yeah, come on, Roman.
So we're the only two cars that are out for a second.
Second flying lap. Lewis is on his used tyres, which, because, I mean, Lewis didn't need to use another set because he's already, like, through.
Yeah, we don't expect him to go faster than he currently is. It's really Grosjean we want to get faster. So
and he's already 1.1 down in the first sector. Yeah. He's throwing up the white surrender flag already.
You cheese-eating surrender monkey.
I'm so glad you made that reference. 2.1, yeah! Come on, Roman. Let's go.
How can you be worse?
Oh, he's on a personal best.
That's the bad thing.
He might be faster than Chadwick. Come on!
Well,
nope, still 23rd.
He's improved his time, but he's now
still 23rd. Oh,
well,
no.
I take everything back. Everything I said about him back.
Hey, Lewis though.
That is good.
But Lewis though. Right. Anyway, let's go. Come on. Come on. Go. Fresh set of boots. Let's go, baby. Let's try and get 2 runs again. let's just hope Lewis can do it. Like, bang in that first lap straight away again. And then that way, if we do need to do a second run, we'll just do it on used tyres. Because I only need to save one set of softs for the race. All I want out of Lewis, in all honesty, is to get the sponsor target. If he can get that, I'm Gucci. Because I don't know if we'll get it for the race, but we can at least get it in quali, and that's still 425k.
Is that both of them that will be in green, or just one of them will be in green? After the race?
No, so it splits it. So the sponsor objective, we need to do it in qualifying and the race.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, will the half we get through qualification be enough to put us in the green after the race?
No, but we'll only be like minus 60k.
Not too bad.
It's not too bad at all. We're close to being profitable. Go on, Lewis. Come on. Race the Ferrari. Oh, my lord. He's 7 tenths down in the first sector. Lewis, why? You were so quick in Q1. Why are you slow now? Lewis, don't do this. Lewis, please. Oh, yes, there it is. I think he got the slingshot.
He did.
Oh, no, he's 3 tenths down. Who's so quick in the middle? Ocon. Esteban Ocon. Nick Cassidy. In the Mercedes. 1.1 down is Hamilton. Charges across the line. 4 tenths slower than Charlie Boy Leclerc. There are others still completing their laps. Okay, 5 tenths down on Ocon.
Probably get to where we were before.
2 seconds down on Nick Cassidy.
Mostly.
Sainz pops it up in second. Him puts it fifth. Norris goes... No, Tsunoda goes sixth. Norris goes third. Hamilton's ninth.
Fuck's sake.
All of the joy that I was feeling. Oh wait, Bottas goes 12th.
What a pity.
Oh no, a sponsor objective.
Send him out quick.
No, go,
Send him out
Lewis.
quick.
Same set of tyres, you got this.
I would have given him a fresh set of tyres.
It's fine. I believe in Lewis. Look at that clear track ahead of him. All he's got to do is get round, which I think he can do.
Well, he did last time, so yeah.
Oh, this is scary. He's got to find, like, half a second. To be fair, if he finds half a second, we're 8th.
Yeah.
And, like, in terms of an F1 driver, if you want to bank on someone to just randomly find half a second, Lewis Hamilton's the guy. Though saying that, if the Italian Grand Prix qualifying is anything to go by today, Valtteri Bottas was the man who found half a second. And he's not in pole position. No, he did not claim pole position. He claimed the winner of qualifying, therefore will sit P1 for the sprint tomorrow. Yeah, that's what that is. It's a needlessly complicated system. Come on, Lewis. Come on. What you got in the first sector? What have you got in the first sector? Big time. We need a huge time from you here, Lewis.
Well, if only it's better than it was before.
He's 6 tenths down.
Worst.
Come on, a big PB. Just the biggest, hugest, largest PB I could ever dream of in this middle sector. No slingshot. Yep, he's 2.3 down. No!
What's the fucking point?
All right, Lee, calm down.
I just felt like channeling Lee for a moment. Oh, what's the point?
And his tyres are off. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. I
Oh,
purposely made
dear.
sure Lewis's tyres were gone as well. All right. Well, so
Go.
we did not.
Damn it!
We did not get our 11th place. That's not something that we achieved.
Here's hoping we can pull shenanigans in the race.
Yeah, that'd be real nice. That'd be real nice.
Here's hoping they all go dry tyres when it rains, and when they go to wet, it's dry.
Just simulate the quali. I don't want to watch it. Who's on pole? Who's on pole?
No.
Come on. Oh, it's raining in quali.
Haha, sucks to be them.
Oh, wait. It's getting dry in quali. Who's fastest? Who's on pole? Who's on pole?
Perez.
It is Sergio
Oh.
Perez. It's a Red Bull lockout on the front row. Well, well, well. How are the turntables? And the Ferrari's down in 7th and 9th. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. Red Bull lockout the front row. What's the weather looking like for us? Yes, let's have a wee butchers now. Let's have a good old Pat Butcher. All right, no rain expected to start with. So I'm thinking we play the long game here. I'm thinking medium and race trim. I'm thinking nice long game. The longest game. Because we can't refuel. So we need to play it long. We need to play it smart. And I have not put them on mediums. Medium tyres. There we go. That was nearly dreadful. That was nearly... So Grosjean can only do 32 laps on a set of mediums. And a set of softs for him go... So he can't even do mediums to soft. He would need to do medium. Because Grosjean. I love him because he's cheap. And it's about all he's got going for him.
Pretty much. He's cheaper than a McDonald's 10-nugget meal.
You know, right, here's a beef that I got on McDonald's, right? So,
Oh.
McDonald's.
Tell me,
Back in
tell
the day, they used to do this
Right.
sensational thing called the sweet chili chicken mayo. It was essentially their chicken mayo, but instead of 99p, it had sweet chili sauce and mayo in it, and it was $1.19. One of the greatest things they did on the menu. You can still get this sweet chili chicken mayo, and it will still cost you the same price. But instead, you have to order a chicken mayo and a 20p sweet chili dip, and put the manual work in yourself.
Oh, funny.
Also, Perez, currently 11th, by the way. Currently 13th, by the way. Sergio Perez was pole sitter.
Well,
Rick
his own fault, isn't it?
Bobby, Daniel Rick Bobby is currently P1. Oh, if we could get the slingshot, that'd be great. Doesn't currently appear to be in slingshot. We have been slingshot by 3 cars.
By everyone.
Hey, but at least Perez is still behind us.
True.
Dan ticked him up in 9th on the hard tyre. There was a turn 1 there somewhere. I saw someone go straight on. I'm not sure who that was, actually. Someone definitely did go straight on. Oh, go on, Lewis.
I think I did catch this surname. It was beginning with V. It wasn't Vettel. It was
Van Dorn.
might have been.
It
No,
wasn't.
it's,
It wasn't Verstappen.
No, it's the phrase.
Oh, it was De Vries.
Yeah.
Nick De Vries. Rumoured to be a Alfa Romeo driver next year. Rumoured. Right, come on, Lewis. Come on,
Any
Lewis.
reaction to Mr. Freeze?
Slingshot Mackenzie. Let's go!
No.
All right, good.
Well, we got a little bit at the end there, but not enough. Yes, the Freeze is trying to get you off the track. Put him off the track instead.
Any sign of rain? No sign of rain just yet.
Perez has been given a drive-through penalty for causing the collision.
Good. That's what you get, Checo.
The Freeze has flopped up.
Hey, good job, Lewis. Right, let's now settle in for the long stint. Everyone else is still pushing a bit, actually. Let's do the same. Let's keep the engines turned up.
Denford's locked up.
Stroll has problems? Does he now? I didn't see that.
Locked up.
Stroll does have problems in his Toyota.
I like the fact they've coloured it in Canadian colours here.
Yeah, well, you know, it's the Canadian-French connection.
Yes.
Big old Lancington von Stroll. Right, Lewis. Lap 3. Can you get the slingshot? No.
Someone else came, right?
Grosjean is catching. Grosjean is catching Lewis.
Typical.
What is this, 2012, where Grosjean was faster than Hamilton? To be fair, that Lotus earlier on in 2012 was a faster car than the McLaren, but the McLaren came strong near the end of the race. Rick Bobby leads the race by 4.5 seconds. His teammate is battling us for 15th place. What's everyone else doing in terms of engines? I think I saw someone else with problems. Lewis slingshot up 2 to 3 places last lap. Could it be Vettel? Let's have a look through actually. Okay, so Ricardo looking strong, 8.1 form. Lando Norris, 2nd place for Alpine. In 3rd we have Nick Cassidy for Mercedes. In 4th we have Esteban Ocon for Williams. The Ferraris of Charlie Boy Leclerc and smooth operator Carlos Sainz was running 6th, but he has been overtaken by Louis Delatraz in the Toyota. Verstappen runs 8th. George Russell in the AlphaTauri runs 9th. George Russell qualified 13th behind Lewis Hamilton. That goes to show kind of the race that we're having. Tsunoda runs 11th. Lancington von Stroll with some issues is 12th. Antonio Giovinazzi is 13th. Seb Vettel got past us, as has whatever his name is. Thank you. Lewis Hamilton currently runs 16th, 17th, 18th. Robert Grosjean runs 17th. Nick De Vries in the Aston Martin runs 19th.
Bottas 15th now. He took us as well.
De Vries. And oh no! Okay, so Lewis has damage. Lewis has big damage. Huge damage actually. Okay, so we go to a fresh set of medium tires. We change parts. We run fast. And Lewis gets given a drive-through penalty. It was deemed to be his fault. I don't know if he maybe chopped across and got some damage caused. Seb Vettel's been given a drive-through penalty for causing a collision. This race ain't going so hot for us. Oh, look, Vettel and Hamilton in. Hamilton in for his pit stop. Vettel, I believe, for his drive-through. No, Vettel in for his pit stop. All right, there's Hamilton. Currently not last anymore. Last belongs to Sebastian Vettel. T-boned another driver on the straight. Yeah. That's the Hamilton line. Vettel still in the pits, and Hamilton's still got a drive-through penalty to serve. Right, well, I'm going to step off the pit wall. If I could speak to the FIA, Michael Massey, if you're listening, would you mind if I just nipped and got a drink? Apparently that's something that needs to be asked these days. After in Spa, where I think it was Mercedes said, we're freezing, we'd like to get a cup of tea. Michael?
Also, you can't... No, I'm afraid the tea bags didn't get through.
Oh, no. All right, well, that's fine.
There was a shortage of lorry drivers due to the Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
This makes perfect sense. Well, anyway, I'll go get a Pepsi Max, because, I mean, I don't have a problem. I'm going to get a Pepsi Max Lime.
We've got tons of those.
Well, I mean, we won't by the end of this race, but anyway. I'll be back.
Well, someone needs to
I'm
drink
sure
it.
the boys have got it.
Okay. Oh, great. He's doing his drive-through penalty now. That's... Grosjean is somewhere. Yeah, great. Grosjean's fighting off it all. Leclerc's in the pit. I'm taking advantage of that. Leclerc's collided with Gasly. Interesting. Still in the pit, Marlix means. No, it's not. What am I talking about? Splendid.
All right, what's the score?
There's been a couple of collisions, but aside from that, nothing really changed.
All right, Leclerc has made 2 pit stops and is still ahead of Hamilton. Mercedes had a collective cup of tea and must have made up the whole pit lane. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Belgian Grand Prix wasn't anything to write home about, considering the official classification was only 1 lap, officially.
It rained.
It rained a lot. But yeah, the whole pit crew was like, Michael, can we just step away for 10 minutes and have a brew? Alright, well, Lewis is plodding along. Stroll pits and Tsunoda for their damage.
Yeah.
How long are they in the pits for? Right, Tsunoda is still getting... Okay, well, Stroll is already out. Oh, no, he's got a puncture as well. No. Okay, well, Hamilton still couldn't pass him. Leclerc can, though. Just zoom back in. Yep. Oh, Jim Beam! Look at that! The Jim Beam Mercedes. It's the Jim Beam Mercedes AMG Motorsport Formula 1 team. No longer Petronas. What kind of sponsors we got on the Ferrari then? Let's have a look. Nokia!
That's not going to break then, is it?
No, that Ferrari is the most reliable thing in the universe. So, Ricciardo still leads by 5 odd seconds. I think this is Ricciardo's race to lose. In all honesty. Roman Grosjean is up to 11th! Come on, Roman! No, don't be like that. Show some positivity.
No, I've been watching him go up and down for the past 5 minutes.
To be fair, look, Hamilton in clean air is the third fastest car on the track. Behind Ricciardo and Russell.
Yep. Well, that's not
So
doing
our
much
car
good
in
right
clean
now.
air has actually got some decent pace.
Oh yeah. We just need to get it some decent pace when it's in dirty air,
Yeah, no, yeah, that is indeed for true. I'll give you that.
dirty polluted air.
Dirty, polluted, disgusting, vile hair. Dan Tixham on the hard tyre, up in 8th place. Still no news of rain. Esteban Ocon in... Oh, yeah, the soft tyre would only last this long. Ocon's made his first pit stop for Williams. Comes out on the soft tyre again. So Esteban Ocon committing to a 2-stop. Nokia, the only thing that was safe from Lewis Hamilton. All the shade is being thrown.
Imagine if they put Lewis Hamilton in a Nokia car.
Oh, like, that's basically Hamilton driving a tank. A terrifying tank. I can't believe Leclerc's running down, like, what? How bad has Leclerc's race been to have pitted twice and still be ahead of us? And he's on the hard tyre. Doing 145s!
I don't know what to say.
That Ferrari is ungodly. They've got their 2019 engine back. That's why. The illegal engine that gave them all the speed. Rick Bobby in the pits. Rick Bobby out the pits on another set of soft tyres, committing to the 2-stop strategy. That's very interesting. Let's now look at the lead of the race. Lando Norris is currently pitting at the end of this lap. Is Max Verstappen... Oh, Nick Cassidy is pitting at the end of this lap. Is Max Verstappen... No, Max Verstappen will continue on. And he's trying to retake second place from Nicholas Cassidy. He's trying, and he will succeed with the power of the slingshot. But Verstappen and Cassidy battling has allowed Lando Norris to build a bit of a lead. So here's the question then. Can Verstappen perform the overcut
Of the century.
Right, so Lando Norris pits. Verstappen goes on. Everyone behind him is pitting. Norris going on to the mediums, as is Nicholas Cassidy. The old 15... Yeah, to be fair, the 15-stop strat. Now, it didn't work in Black Sea, but it might work in Dubai. You never know.
But what about the 38 pit stop strategy?
Oh, man. Verstappen pushing. Hamilton's still a 148. He's still not bad, you know. Not bad on the pace. Might be able to recover by the end of the Grand Prix. Verstappen, personal best in the middle sector, also doesn't appear to be pitting this lap. This could be Max Verstappen's best lap of the Grand Prix so far. As he charges towards the line, what's it going to be from Verstappen? It was a 1:46.1 from Verstappen. Now that he's in fresh air, he is absolutely charging. Pulled out 2 seconds on George Russell just on that lap alone. Now, is Verstappen going to pit this time around? It doesn't look like it. Norris and Cassidy are now pushing their tyres. There's a bit of a hurry up. Sainz is now on the hard tyre. Looking to potentially go to the end of the race, maybe. Leclerc is doing a 47.1, so he lost a second to Verstappen. I mean, granted, Leclerc's kind of out of the running of this Grand Prix. He's 56 seconds behind the leader. Now, the question is, where does Max, after he eventually makes his pit stop, which he isn't doing this lap, new personal best from Verstappen? New personal best from Verstappen. Where is he going to feed out around Ricciardo? Ricciardo currently 17 seconds, 17.5 seconds behind Max Verstappen. And the gap is building. Max is seriously putting in a performance here that could get him the race win. After all, Sergio Perez, still down in 15th place, has made a pit stop, but Perez definitely bottled that pole position. I love the fact that I've just given up watching my own team, and we're now just like, yep, this is life now. This is what we do. We watch.
Yeah.
We watch the exciting bit at the front. Verstappen going on for another lap. Okay, so Verstappen 2/10 slower that time around. Nick Cassidy did a 45.2 last time around. What's he going to do this time? A 44.7. Cassidy now pushing on. 19 seconds off the lead. Up behind Daniel Ricciardo. Let's go have a look at this. And, well, Cassidy's through. I think Nick Cassidy has just moved himself into the net race lead of this Grand Prix. Grosjean is... George Russell has crashed! George Russell from second place has crashed. That's a shame for Russell in the AlphaTauri.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we get a free position.
Yeah, we've got to take everything we can get.
Did he just go straight on? He went... Oh, well, I'm not sure what he's crashed into, because he's... Oh, You okay there, George?
It's most likely a case of the car's stalled and it can't restart under its own power, so he has to...
Oh, this is close. Cassidy leads!
More of a retirement rather than...
A crash.
Mm.
It was that one extra lap that Verstappen did allowed Cassidy to put in that absolute belter of a lap and put himself in first. But Verstappen, fresher tyres.
Cheats to catch up to him sooner or later. Preferably sooner for him.
And now, you know what I said before about this is Ricciardo's race to lose? Well, he's got to make another pit stop. Cassidy and Verstappen don't.
Mm.
Can Verstappen utilise the slingshot? No, he can't. I like the way I refer to the slingshot like it's almost a strategy. Right, come on, Max. Max, Super Max. Let's go. Cassidy pulling away. Verstappen doing everything he can to stay behind or keep up with the Mercedes. What's Cassidy doing in terms of... Wow. Cassidy's actually being a bit more reserved. Come on, Super Max. Lewis, you're not getting fresh tyres. No. It's just not happening. You're gonna have to live with them, son. Oh, Gasly in the pits with mechanical issues. Oh, Max is close. Max is very close. Can he make the move? Oh, yes he can. Max Verstappen now leads the Grand Prix of Dubai. Ah, hello. Do you see what I see? I think Mike might be dead.
I'm thinking.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Just a small smidge. Looks like to be lap...
Lap
20...
5, 6.
About that. I'm going to say 5.
We need to get Grosjean's tyres to last. Also, that means we can push Hamilton's tyres, because they'll definitely make it that far. Come on, Lewis! Lewis, now it's time to show that pace. You've actually been showing somewhat decent pace throughout this Grand Prix. Let's go. Gasly unlaps himself versus Max Verstappen. Alright, Lewis, let's go. Personal best time, baby. Let's go. You're in 10. You're 10 form. You got all the form out the wazoo, friend. Let's go. It's not a personal best, but your pace is improving. I'll take it. think this is the harsh reality of Formula One setting in. Perez has got to pit another time. Right, anyway, let's just do. I just need to not knock this over. That'd be bad. Grosjean's tyres are getting cold. Oh, the rain's coming. The rain's coming. Romain Grosjean has overtaken Sergio Perez. Oh, that's because Perez pit. Okay, I got excited for a second then. I was like, oh, never mind. Nay, mind.
Wah.
Come on, Lewis. Keep charging. What was your time last time around? A 1:47.5. Yeah, definitely not the same speed as the leaders. The leaders are now conserving their tyres. Perez locks up. Fine. You can attack a bit more. Go to neutral. Yeah, you'll make it to the rain period. You'll make it to the rain, Roman. That's all we need to do. We need to get to the rain. Not that I think that it's actually going to help us achieve much, because it's late in the Grand Prix. But, oh hello, what's Hamilton's lap time going to be here? There's a 1:45.8. Where's he pulled that from?
His arse, apparently.
Latifi has crashed.
Oh, another free position, or at the very least, oh yeah, it is free position, even if the word behind us.
Grosjean has dropped to 16th. Oh no!
Disappointment.
So
Oh, looks like
Grosjean will be the first one
very
onto
well.
the intermediates. Not yet, but soon. Hamilton has nearly caught Grosjean. I'd like to point out that Hamilton has done a pit stop, and it was a very long one, and he has nearly caught Grosjean.
And he had to do his drive-through penalty as well.
Oh, Christ, he did, didn't he? Ocon's already pitted for Inters. Oh, Esteban.
That's
Oh,
a bit
Esteban.
early, wouldn't you say?
Oh, Esteban. You numpty.
Well, I mean, he's keeping Tictum behind him, though.
He's trying. Credit where credit is due. Ah, track is
By
now damp.
blocking him!
Track is now damp, though, to be fair. Oh, no, he's about to get absolutely minced. Look at him. Max Verstappen, fastest lap of the Grand Prix, a 1:43.6. The drivers that are on the hard tyre have definitely pulled an absolute worldie here.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's now...
Are we going to pit, like, before it gets to that second bar?
Yeah, we're going to bring Grosjean in...
Soonish.
Not at the end of this lap, probably the end of the next lap. Because
Okay.
now he's too early. Actually, no. Now he's too early. Because if we're looking
Where
at
is he?
Ocon...
Where is he? Where is he?
He is, like, here.
Alright.
It's too early, I think.
I think when he passes the...
Actually, no. I'm going to bring him in. For the sole purpose of... Let's say it does get to the point of... actual needing intermediates. The last thing we need Grosjean doing is holding Hamilton up.
Yeah, okay.
So let's bring Grosjean in now for intermediates. And then Hamilton can push on. Yeah, there we go. Let's go, Roman. Meanwhile, Lewis is activating charge mode. Down the inside of Lance Stroll.
The spray's starting to come up.
It certainly is. But if we use Esteban Ocon as the example, it's still... I mean, he's keeping pace. I still don't think it's wet enough.
It's getting there, though. The next one will jump it up.
I think we do it. I think we do it. Let's pit this lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get Hamilton in. Even though he's on an absolute belter, I say we get him in. This is really the time that we could gain any time.
Mm-hmm.
Will we be ahead of Grosjean as well? Yes, we will. Perfect. We jumped Grosjean without losing any time.
Nice. I get the feeling that's going to last till the end of the race.
Oh yeah, these tyres will last. These tyres will...
I meant
oh,
the
the
rain,
rain,
but-
sorry. Blue flag for Romain Grosjean. That is mighty unfortunate. Right, cars in the pits, and they're fitting the intermediate tyre. All right.
Christ, Verstappen's behind us, and not in the good way.
Yeah, most definitely not in the good way. Stoffel Van
I'm
Dorn
f-
has locked up.
I'm fairly certain I heard a sip undo. In your window.
That was most definitely an innuendo. Right, I think now it's just in the crossover point for tyres.
Mm.
Cars are locking up.
I wonder why. Would those ones that are locking up be on the dry tyres still?
You know, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, Hamilton's a long way behind, so
Yeah.
I don't really think we're going to benefit too
Chadwick,
much.
no. Cassidy.
Cassidy's on
No.
dries.
Chadwick wasn't, but that's just my opinion.
They're still
Gasly.
going round as well. Sainz is still on hard tyres. They're still lapping on those tyres as well. What were they doing last time around? They're in the 1 minute 50s. I mean, to be fair, Giovinazzi's in. Yeah, now cars aren't exactly piling into the pits for Inters. This is Giovinazzi's first pit stop as well.
Okay.
Oh dear, that was someone going very wide.
Probably
Hey, Hamilton gets past Perez. The only problem is we're not exactly
Isn't Hamilton better in the
in the wet. Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
got a wet weather pro. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
good in
so-
the wet.
If he's going to be doing a charge, now will be the time.
Now is the time to be charging.
Oh, Sainz has crashed,
Science. Oh, Carlos, you were doing so well.
but not well enough. He can't get himself out of the gravel.
And a good thing, no one's in the pit yet to benefit from the virtual safety car.
Which ends about
Now, all right, and away we go once again. Yeah, now is when you want to be on.
Oh, hello.
Thank you, Sergio. Now is when you want to be on the intermediate tyre. And Tictum has made it to the crossover point for dry tyres. Sadly, though, they're just too far ahead of us that we're not able to capitalise on it.
No.
It's going to be one of those scenarios of what could have been for Lewis Hamilton. Because we would have made it to the crossover point for wet tyres.
Had someone not crashed into us.
Yes, absolutely. We would have made it to that crossover point, and it would have been great. And we'd have loved life. It would have been all... Grosjean has the opposite, though. I mean, you know, Grosjean has not exactly been too great. You know, Grosjean's kind of here. He's making up numbers a little bit. Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love it if Hamilton got past Perez. I'd love it
Yeah.
so much. I don't think he will.
Yeah, I think he's gaining on him though.
Come on, Lewis. Come on. Can you get past the Red Bull?
It'll probably take a while though, but
Yeah, no, the rain's definitely going to stay till the end of the race. That Red Bull might be just a little bit too quick for us, sadly.
pity.
It is indeed a pity. Look at Bottas. Bottas has made this work. 4th in the Alpine. Only made 1 pit stop. He's done quite well for himself as Valtteri. Max Verstappen has done superb. Cassidy's recovered. Ricciardo's dropped to 3rd. He looked very good early on. Norris, sadly, drops to 6th. Leclerc was nowhere earlier on in the Grand Prix. Has done 3 pit stops and is up in 7th.
Maybe they have got the 2019 engine in there.
He's done an absolute madness in that car.
He's a mad lad.
He's the absolute maddest of lads. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton dropping back from Sergio Perez, sadly. And you know what, let's get this misery over with.
Let's talk about something that doesn't bring misery. Food.
Pick up a random team. Yeah, to be fair, Sir Rob, you raise an excellent point. I thought Grosjean might have brought a little bit more to the table. As it turns out, I was wrong.
So, food.
What about it?
I'll tell you what I had, like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I went out with my cousin.
So you had deliciousness.
Yes. The meadery on the Monday. Chicken.
Chicken's good.
It was half a rotisserie chicken
Oh,
with chips, and let me tell you, that was lovely. And
oh.
half a litre of raspberry mead to go with it. So that was it. Yeah, because they give you small glasses, but you've a half-litre jug. Filled.
Got ya. Okay.
Yeah. It's also good for sharing as well.
I thought you just like randomly had a big old half litre. So okay, fair.
1 litre.
Yeah, give it to me.
That is on the menu, a 1 litre jug. But I think that's more for sharing. That is for sharing.
There is no sharing.
Well, no, you don't have to, but the idea is for sharing, but you can keep it to yourself.
Simon doesn't share food.
Tuesday, the Chinese. I had a selection of starters, including satay chicken kebabs, barbecue ribs, ban chicken, chili pepper squid. Chili pepper squid, yep. Seaweed, usual starter stuff. But my mains, I had a beef and rainbow sauce, which is a spicy sauce. They call it rainbow sauce.
It doesn't sound spicy. When it's just called rainbow sauce, it doesn't sound spicy.
It's not a hot spicy. It's more of a sweet
Pleasant.
spice. Yeah. And with cinnamon fried rice. And I had that yesterday for leftovers. And Wednesday, went to where I worked for dinner. And I had a chicken chorizo and bacon lasagna.
That sounds amazing.
It was.
Chicken, chorizo and bacon in a lasagna.
It was wonderful.
Now, here's a big question. I believe lasagna, you can't just have lasagna on its own. You need to have some accompaniments with your lasagna.
Garlic bread.
My man! You see?
Came with garlic bread. And a salad, but you know, that's
Ew.
what most restaurants do these
That's
days.
the food's food.
Oh, the food's not eating its dinner then, is it?
No. See, whereas in comparison, Monday I didn't eat a lot. Tuesday, to be fair, I had pizza. I had pizza on Tuesday because I was catching up with a friend watching some AEW pay-per-view. And then the last 3 days I've also been very good, so I haven't really been eating too much. I'm trying to offset some of the damage that's probably going to happen next week when I'm in Ireland, where booze, probably a loss of booze. Van Dorn is in the pits with damage.
Aha!
We have
When you
passed the Stoff. Grosjean, I don't care.
Yeah, so basically you're off on the rocky road to Dublin.
Yep, that is
One
next
to
week.
5.
This race is not over.
Well,
It's
got that
nearly
figured
over, but I'm thinking there might
We
potentially be
just
some damage
need-
to other cars.
or crashes, like maybe Tictum, or...
Grosjean's overtaken Vettel.
Well done. Or we just need Perez to go wide for a bit longer than he'd like.
Perez to just slide off the road. That too would also be graciously acceptable.
Then we'll be in the sponsor objective. Delatras has run wide, but that's not going to do much.
Just think of it as cutting out the middle, man. Oh, Grosjean, shut up. Well, sadly, none of which has happened over the past few laps. Hamilton could have had a great race. Romain Grosjean has spun, to the surprise of nobody. Lewis Hamilton, try as he may.
Cannot do it.
I mean, to be fair, he kept up quite well with Checo. Credit where credit's due. The Red Bull did not pull away from him. But, oh, it's not even the final lap yet. Oh, in which case, just friggin' go. Just go, Lewis. Just go. At least Lewis wasn't lap. Max Verstappen wins. From Nick Cassidy. Romain Grosjean. Not Romain Grosjean, that would have been great. Daniel Ricciardo will round out the podium. You don't want to drive this car anymore? I don't blame you. Dublin can be expensive. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, most main cities can be. Like, normally I work in London, and so I kind of know what expensive feels like at the end of the day, but I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad. We're still closing. We're still closing. Come on.
It's not enough time to catch him.
Come on.
I hate to say it, but it's true.
Perez might lock up. He might just run deep into the final corner. He probably
He
won't.
might crash.
He didn't.
He might blow up.
Lewis tried.
What's this? A rocket on track?
Lewis tried. Damn, son.
Damn it all.
Damn it all. Damn it all. Well. That was not good. I think if we're honest with ourselves and look ourselves hard in the mirror, that was not a good performance. Now, part of the reason that wasn't a good performance is because Lewis, I love you, Lewis. You're great. You're really good. But that incident you had that meant, like this incident on lap 6, where you then had to change tyres. If you hadn't had that, points. I have the feeling it would have been points.
We've lost points.
Because that pit stop cost us
Everything.
Well, it was about 23 seconds stationary, plus time in pit lane. So I'm going to say 30 seconds, right? 30 seconds puts us 9th.
Typical.
Is what it is. Is what it is. You know, I'm not going to get too upset about it.
Typical.
Surprised by the spins. Surprised he didn't kiss the wall. That's fine. It was was Ericsson's fault, wasn't it? Charlie Boy Leclerc still leads the Drivers' Championship from Rick Bobby in second. Max Verstappen third. Lando Norris fourth. Ocon fifth. Nick Cassidy sixth. Carlos Sainz seventh. Valtteri Bottas in eighth. Nicholas Latifi ninth. Jorge Russell in 10th position. Incompetent Racing Grand Prix is currently 11th. That's not good. That's really not good. We need a point. We need more than 1 point. We need more points than Aston Martin. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! No. Everything's gone down. At least Grosjean's got light-footed on the mediums, I guess. Woo, great, superb.
And there goes. God, what have we done, Simon?
We shouldn't have gone. We shouldn't have gone to F1.
Lee's going to kill us.
That's fine. Lee's at the zoo. He won't know about this.
That's true. And wait a minute, Lee was the one who said we should go to F1, so it's his fault.
There we go.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
You see, there's no blame culture
I
at
might have been
Incompetent Racing
drunk.
Grand Prix.
No, we just blame each other behind their backs, and when it comes to each other's faces, we kiss ass.
And joy of joys, we go to Beijing next. We've never raced there.
Oh God! Just don't go to you know where. I'd say it, but then your video would be taken off to Chinese.
Absolutely not. We're 100% not going there. Not going there. Right. Bad. Very bad. That was not.
Let's not get political here.
No, let's not. Oh man, we got some burnt out folks.
Well, fun fact: if you get harassed by like Chinese people on multiplayer games, if you type in a certain area and a certain date with it, then the Chinese government will shut their internet off.
Amazing. Tondela, we raced there before. Cape Town, we've raced there. We've never raced in Vancouver. We've raced in Guildford. I don't think we've raced in Munich.
I can't call it. Ardennes we have
We've
raced
raced
in.
at
Milan,
Ardennes.
no.
We've never raced at Milan. We've raced at
Singapore,
Singapore
yeah.
was always a good one. Black Sea
Black
is good
Sea.
for us.
Yokohama. We've had
Yokohama, we've done Yokohama. Phoenix,
Phoenix.
we ran out of fuel there before.
Yes.
Rio is
Yeah.
where Ford Chip Ganassi cheated.
Yep.
And Doha, we've never raced there.
Where the fuck is Doha?
It's like Bahrain, but different. Yeah,
I'm trying to guess what that flag is.
I thought Burnout was permanent. So,
What, it's permanent?
I
That means
think-
we have to get rid of them.
I mean, you know, that might be something we have to do. Or we just swap him out and we pretend that everything is okay. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it.
My
Anyway.
eyes. on that.
Anyway, so here is what I'm thinking, right?
Hmm.
I'm thinking something a bit crazy. You know how, like, Grosjean ain't doing so hot?
Oh, well, we're getting rid of a driver already, are we?
No. We're not getting rid of him, like, straight away. That would be very harsh. But
Be painful for our contract.
it'd be painful for our money. Yes, absolutely. I wholeheartedly agree.
Why don't we
But-
start scouting so when his contract's up, we swap him over?
See, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm glad that we're on the same page. Now, let's go and have a little look at F2, shall we? Because F2, you know, the F2 drivers are always looking to get promoted to Formula 1. They're always looking. Now, if we look at this, realistically, the winners of F2 are probably going to get promoted to F1. So I don't think we're going to be able to get anyone from, like, the F2 leaders. Bugatti looking kind of fast. Haas, Yuri Vips, maybe not. Porsche, Marcus Armstrong, yeah, he's not bad. Now, Porsche. Theo Porsche is
21. He's young.
He's 21. He's training in the Young Drivers Academy. So we could, and we have already scouted him. So that's good. This is good.
Yeah, he's the guy with the long face.
The longest
Who's-
of faces. So we've
Well,
already
not
got them
longest
scouted.
faces, but one of them. The hairstyle doesn't do him any favors.
Let's scout
Oh,
our.
no, it's not.
Let's
It's
scout
traffic, it's
Lundgaard because he's in F2. Their drivers aren't so good. Their drivers aren't so good. Their drivers aren't so good. Their drivers are worse. Honda's drivers are apparently okay. I get the feeling that's Drugovich though. So let's scout him. Manna's drivers ain't so hot. Out of spite, I'm not doing it. Calling a potential future driving a horse. Listen, our car right now kinda sucks. But in the future, it's gonna be great. Hey, what about F3 drivers, eh?
And to answer the question, yes, I was calling him a horse. Hey, look. That team from earlier had the go back one. Nearly all of them are like pretend people.
This is true.
Anyway, moving on.
Where's like Ollie Caldwell? I think his name's Ollie Caldwell. It is Ollie Caldwell. Look at me knowing things.
Well done.
God. Hells yeah. Right.
Ollie, are you okay? Are you okay? Ollie!
I don't really want to do another race. Because...
No. Let's do some admin.
Yeah, we've got some admin to potentially look at. Let's do car condition. Interview with DC for Channel 4. Absolutely.
God.
Lewis Hamilton has claimed that your brake seems to be holding the team back. The technical commentators seem to agree. Is it true? Listen. Theoretically, we do need more investment in our HQ, because we know that. Like, let's be realistic with this answer.
doing
here.
that.
Oh, shush, Lisa.
Jesus Christ, our happiness has just plummeted. Anyway, moving on.
I mean,
Right, okay.
we're lower than we said we're going to be, because we're currently 11th, because Aston Martin got a point. Right, we get a new engine in 7 days. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So let's bring that. Let's bring this forward. Winklehawk.
What the fuck is Winglehawk?
Lewis Hamilton's taking acting lessons plus 10 marketability. Oh,
Nice.
hell, oh yeah.
If he doesn't do his next interview in Shakespearean quotation, then I shall be mildly not disappointed.
Hire one based entirely on the name. I like that idea. I'm a big fan of that idea. Sim racing. Right, here's a new engine. New engine. Best engine. Right, let's now drop all of this. No one cares about any of this. We just need new engine. Is all we need. God damn. It's going to take a lot to get it up to snuff. Actually, it's already way better than our current engine. So
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Just get it reliable and we can whack it in the car.
Okay.
Yes, thinking outside the box. Select a few random untested teams, shortlist them. Right, okay, well, let's do that. Let's filter by age. Right, who are the youngest people that we've got here? Right!
14-year-old.
Right! Formula...
We can't stick a 14-year-old in a Formula 1 car.
But why not, though?
It'll probably fucking kill them.
Listen, Max was like 17 when he drove an F1 car.
Yeah, Not 14. There's a difference.
I'm just saying, look, we got to get publicity from somewhere. Let's have a 14-year-old in Formula One.
I can see it all now. The NSPCC will be after us. All the like child labour laws will be after us.
Right, Ruby Grassan. We'll send some
No!
scouts.
At least 16. 16's all right.
Wasn't Lewis 16 when he started?
I fucking don't know.
think no. Hamilton's first year in F1 was 2007. I want to say he was like 22.
Although there is a he's with Jaguar Racing. There's a guy called Expedito Carinito. That guy's name.
Yeah, Hamilton was 22 when he started in F1. Sorry, whose name are we looking at here?
Go down to the Brazilian flag and read that name.
Down.
Expedito Carinito.
Now this guy right here. This guy. Oh, this is a name. This is a name.
Frischnell.
Dude, I've always wanted a Raphael on the team.
Drumbold. He's with Spania. Oh, we can have one of the Olsen siblings.
Raymond.
Wait, go on.
Who are we looking at?
Sorry, go to the big, scroll up, sorry. Yes, stay there. Oh no, I misread it, Kara. I thought I saw a Romando.
Tim Tremins. Big Tim. 20. Unemployed.
Jimmy.
Johnny Edgar. I think Theo Pourchaire might be our best bet at the end of the season. Try and get him into F1.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's got excellent skills. He's training in the Young Driver Academy. Very marketable. He's driven a lot in F2. A lot.
But is his Carinito?
I mean, you are not wrong, friend. He's not Carinito. That is indeed for true. Let's have a look at our staff.
Oh god, if we ever have him interviewed, he's just going to come out angry because I won't stop laughing at his name. Oh no. What have I done?
So these two have got 9 months left on their contract.
Oh, that's good to laugh. Yes.
James is on board till like the end of the next year, so that's good. That's good. Okay. Okay. Right. Well, I think
Gone dark already.
I think this is mainly it, because another race would take us like another hour and a bit, and we certainly don't have time for that.
No. Shall we get up to the race?
Yeah, we might as well. Oh, okay, yep, good. Drugovich should be one of the weakest drivers in F1. Would be a low-quality driver in F1. I mean, what are your stats like, Lundgaard? I mean, you're not bad. I wouldn't call him a bad driver.
You could be the second driver.
What about Drugovich? Yeah, I mean, Drugovich is still not great, but, it could certainly be worse. Roman's birthday. Yeah.
Why did I have birthdays all of a sudden?
Do you know what? It's only 100k. I do want him to feel better.
Yeah, we kind of need to get his morale up because it plummeted.
Yeah, it's not our reserve driver, so I think a big party is probably, I think we should. Teams in NEFCAR would improve pretty fast. That's true. That's true. So Rob points out an excellent point. Anyway, big party for Roman. The big you're getting fired party. 71 lap race.
Oh, bugger. That'll be the entirety of the stream, just the race itself, no admin afterwards.
Oh boy, what does the track look like? How is that 119?
It's probably much bigger than it looks.
Tire wear's very low, fuel burn very high. Okay. This is fine. Much like the Bullet Club, this is fine. Still got a Bullet Club reference in this stream.
But
Emma Kimi Lathan, she's a cycling champion. Is there any chance you can have a word with Lena about getting some new brakes sorted? First it's the acceleration, then it's the deceleration. What next?
There-
What more do you want from me, Lewis?
brakes, apparently. At least he's not asking about an engine.
Colton Herschel won this race by 2 laps.
That's just embarrassing.
Bruh! Bruh!
When does his contract run out?
You know, that right there is an excellent question. And he won the British Grand Prix, so naturally he's going to be way more appealing. His contract, he's a social media whiz, got a famous father, he's a race winner, renewed passion. He's been and we butted him up. He's only got 2 weeks remaining with it. Oh no. Oh god. We need him now. Friend.
Jesus Christ, he's interested.
Well, he's buttered up, and he's only buttered up for 2 more weeks.
Well, we could... Oh.
He's 4 and a bit stars. Where's Grosjean? Where's Roman? Where's Roman? Roman! He's better than Roman. Oh, dude. I think...
That party really was a you're getting fired party.
Hey, friend! Let's have a chat!
Wages are important to me, so...
How do you feel about equal status?
Fairly...
I don't mind who pays the buyout.
He wants a short contract, he
You pay it all. Wages are important. What's the max? Oh, yikes. Let's bring that down to there. A nice short... Okay, we can give you a nice short contract. A nice
Just to
short...
get us out of the mess we found ourselves in.
Exactly. A nice signing on fee, friend. What's the max? Oh, boy. You can't have that. Wages, though, absolutely. Friend, I got you covered, fam. Don't you worry. We've got
bonus
this.
doesn't really take the target into
sorted.
account.
Right. Let's see what he says. Let's see what he says. Don't worry about the money. Everything is fine. Everything's great. Right, so we're not going to find out
Till afterwards.
about Colton until after the next race. So, Ruby
Wait.
Gratan would be one of the weakest drivers in F1. You think?
She's only 14! Of course she's going to be one of the weakest drivers. She's not flourished into her... to be fair, she's better than Din.
Yo. 58 grand, though.
She's better than Din Pan.
So hear me out. If we don't get Hersher, we get Ruby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anywho. Yeah, reliability work done. Okay, nice. So, we have a new motor. And the motor's looking... Mwah! Magnifique. Right into Lewis's car. Hold on, fit parts. Right into Lewis's car. It must go.
E-I-E-I-E-I-O.
Wouldn't that be better than Grosjean at least? Yo, true. To be fair. Oh, Roman. You have been such a meme. Right, okay. Yeah, we're not going to do the next race because it will take us like 8,000 years to do it. And I'm just not today. Not today at all. Thank you for watching, Sir Rob. You are a regular on these Motorsport Manager streams, and I greatly appreciate you turning up. Sadly, there will not be one next week because I will be over in Ireland. I'm over there for work.
Irish Sue. He's in an Irish Sue.
Yeah, I'm working in an Irish zoo now. That is occurring, and I'll be getting drunk.
Don't be silly. You're an exhibit.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm the orangutan. You know.
Makes more sense considering.
Exactly. So there will still be content that comes out next Friday. Our boy Mike, he's got us all sorted, and he gave me a tiny sneak peek earlier, and I'm excited. I know I'm excited. So thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. For anyone watching this on the VOD, comment any feedback down below, and subscribe to be kept up to date with the future content that comes to the channel. Make sure to enable those notifications as well so you don't miss anything. If you want to be kept up to date even more, we have Twitter, we have Discord, and we have a team channel. You'll find all of that information in the description box down below. Do you have any closing words, my friend?
That is suddenly very dark in my house, so yeah.
May I suggest the light?
I was about to do that, yeah, but you started saying the outro, so I figured I'll wait until you finished.
That's fair. And hey, I mentioned about leaving a like. The likes have gone up. Chat, I appreciate you.
Oh, it's wonderful when it happens.
And as I always say, stay safe, stay happy, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.